I'd like to introduce TK Sangwand, who is going to give a little bit of context for tonight's event. TK is a DJ at Co-op 91.7 FM, Austin's community radio station, where she DJs the Hip Hop Hooray Show featuring hip hop from around the world. She's also a resident DJ at Dub Lab, a multimedia arts organization based in LA. And by day, TK is the Human Rights Archivist for the UT Library's Human Rights Documentation Initiative, where she collects and preserves fragile audio, visual, and web materials, both digital and analog, documenting human rights struggles from Latin America and throughout the world. So, without further ado, TK.
All right, good evening everyone, and I want to thank you all for coming to the Benson Latin American Collection's 8th annual Viva Voz event celebrating U.S. Latino arts and culture. We're very excited to welcome Ocote Soul Sounds, Austin's own, featuring Martín Perna from the Antibalas Afrobeat Orchestra, Adrian Casada from Grupo Fantasma, and their extended musical family. As a library, we may not seem like a typical venue for a music concert, but the Benson is an exceptional place. In the U.S., the Benson is second only to the Library of Congress in its collections of materials by and about Latin America and Latinos in the U.S., with almost 1 million volumes, 4,000 linear feet of manuscripts, and literally thousands of maps, photographs, and other media. We have people from all over the U.S., Latin America, and the world coming to visit and use our collections. Some of our gems include some of the first books printed in the New World, Argentine author Julio Cortázar's original manuscripts, and the papers of renowned Chicana author and lesbian feminist theorist Gloria Anzaldúa. To us, it seems very fitting to have Ocote Soul Sounds featured at this event tonight. From Colombian cumbias to Afro-Cuban rhythms and U.S. funk, their sound articulates the Afro-diasporic influence that underlies much of music from Latin America, but is often excised from our understanding of Latin music. And just as the Benson's collection spans across Latin America, Ocote's music draws upon a variety of musical, literary, and socially conscious currents across Latin America and the U.S., and really embodies the cultural hybridity found in the Americas. Ocote is the Nahuatl word for pine, the material commonly used as fire kindling across Mexico. Martín aptly chose this as part of the group's moniker because he views their role musically, politically, and socially as a catalyst. And we at the Benson consider our library to be a catalyst to knowledge by providing information resources for research and a deeper understanding of the profound cultural and political impacts that Latin America and the U.S. have had on one another. While the Benson attracts people from all over the world, we hope to be a community resource as well. I hope you will come back, whether this is your first or 500th time at the library. I hope you will come back sometime and check out some of our amazing material. And while you are here, I encourage you to check out some of our exhibits over here. We pulled archival material, audiovisual material, as well as books and research analyses from our collection to highlight some of our strengths in U.S. and Latino music material. Please join me in welcoming Ocote Soul Sounds.
We are, as PK said, and AJ, Ocote Soul Sounds. All of us live here in Austin. We're your neighbors. So hopefully this is not the first or the last time we'll be seeing some of you or all of you. And we're really excited to be here. We want to thank, before we get started, thanks to the Benson for being so generous and so creative in offering us this space to play and to celebrate their fantastic catalog and all the work that they do. And again, there's a great dance floor that's not up here all the time. Contrary to what some people are saying, there's not all, it's very rare that dancing happens here. So take advantage of it, and we hope you like the music. The first one we're going to do is a work in progress called Pathways.